Hello?
I know about that club, Alex. I know she was the one that almost died, but I also know you weren't into any of that. Still, there are many journalists out there, so please let me in. Tom?
Hey Russell, any news? I'm under a bit of pressure over here. I trust you, but my superiors don't. You really need to give them something.
I'm really close. I'll call you back.
Okay, I don't want to get in your way. I'll wait for your call.
Thanks, Tom. Bye.
Bye, Russell.
Jesus, man, don't talk about that shit out there. Just ask me what you want to know and leave me alone, all right?
Did she ever talk about a sister?
A sister? That is very private. How do you even know she had one?
Please, just answer.
I don't know that much. She never talked about her family, you know? The one time I talked to her about kids, she opened up a bit. Told me she once had a little sister, that she died in an accident. I think she blamed her mother somehow, and it was clear to me that was the end of that conversation.
What can you tell me about Richard?
Richard. Just another guy that wanted her. Joanna didn't care much about him. I had a feeling she was just using him. He used to work with her, I think, at Go AT.
Do you know where I could find him?
I think I have his address somewhere. Wait. Here, it's on the fucking fridge. Just take it.
Thanks. Can you tell me anything about her father?
Never knew him much. It was a delicate subject for her, actually. I don't think she ever really opened up about him.
Did she ever say anything bad about him?
She would sometimes talk trash about him, like shit about him being superficial or stupid, but nothing serious, I thought. Other times, however, she did want to share things with him. They almost never talked, but I do remember that when she got the apartment, she called him to tell him about it and sent him pictures, which was kind of surprising for me. I don't know. Weird relationship, to be honest.
Did she ever tell you about a dream she started having about a month ago?
Jeez, more private stuff. All right. She did tell me something. She had a dream. She couldn't say if it was a nightmare, but that it was repetitive. I think she was obsessed about a work thing.
A work thing?
Yeah, she didn't tell me much, but she seemed excited about it. But then she got worried about it, especially in her last weeks.
What can you tell me about her work at Go AT?
Not much, really. I'm just a personal trainer. She didn't think I had to know much. Besides, she was under these crazy NDA things, like super strict. If you ask me, though, she liked her job. At least before last month.
Do you really think she committed suicide?
Absolutely. I mean, before her last weeks, it was hard to imagine. But after her father got sick, she changed. Felt like I didn't know her anymore.
Her father got sick?
Yeah, they never really talked, but when she found out, she was furious. And then depressed, probably. A few days later, she kicked me out.
Was this before or after that club episode?
Just before. I think that's part of the reason she... well, you know.
These sexual preferences, when did they start?
Well, wait, how is this important? Show some respect for her, all right?
I know you didn't want any of it. I need to know her story to clear your name.
Listen, I could tell you this. I wasn't into any of that, but I respected her ways, and yes, it did date back a long time. Just not into the extremes of the last month.
I see. Thanks. Thank you, Alex.
Just tell me something. Do other people know about all this?
Take it easy. You've been right in staying quiet. Only I know this. And I don't mean to hurt you.
Thanks, but shit, I haven't done anything. I'm the fucking victim here. I've been keeping my mouth shut, and of course it wasn't me who killed her. Should I get a lawyer?
You've been doing fine staying quiet. Don't get into this mess any further.
Okay, I might just do that. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Hello?
Miss Julia? Hi, nice to speak to you. My name is Frederick Russell. I work with Joanna at GoAT.
Oh, hello. Anything I can help you with? Is Joanna okay?
I'm sorry to be the one to inform you, but Joanna was found dead in her apartment 2 days ago.
Oh, God. Poor thing. What happened?
I'm not sure yet. We're still investigating. That's why I wanted to talk to you.
I'm so sorry. I should have been there. How did she die?
The police suspect suicide, but
Her father's demise was too hard on her. There was too much that wasn't said. But I didn't think she would... Poor thing. My little genius.
well, it's just one theory. There are others. What do you mean about her father's demise?
I know it. She couldn't cope. Her whole life was structured around his contempt. That man. How could he blame a child? I'm sorry. I need to hang up.
Russell?
I have Richard's address. I'm going to check it out. Seems important.
Send it to me. I'll follow up.
It's in the hills, 25 Stallman Road.
Thanks.
Hello? Who is this? This view is familiar. Empty. No sign of the dog. Let's find out who you are, Richard. Richard's car, I guess.
Today we have joining us Eric Lawson, whose actions and those of his company we have discussed several times here.
Thank you, Mr. Long. I hope we can find some common ground here today.
Now, I see in my files here that you have a PhD. Do people commonly refer to you as doctor?
Only when I get back on campus. Are you expecting honorifics, Your Honor?
Not at all.
Hello?
Just trying to understand how you think. After all, I have had several
They left the
questions,
door open.
both from listeners and from myself, regarding some of your projects and how you've lobbied my office and even city council directly when I've said no to your crazy ideas.
But not every instance. Isn't that right? We've had some big projects together, like the Fiber Everywhere
I read this
project.
book.
Remember?
It's about AI in the future. This graph became quite popular back then. What's under the water is what AI already does. And what's above is what it may conquer.
See, the projects we push forward are built on the idea of giving more.
Yeah, and more problems, too. Our streets are congested to high heaven thanks to the new mega buildings in town, like that Go AT monstrosity. Our garbage collector crews have to work around the clock to cover the city needs.
It's the same dog from
And
Joanna's
don't
dream.
get me started on the
And that must be Richard.
Every single one of those issues sounds like more jobs created, more cash flowing, and more possibilities for the entrepreneurs right here in town.
No. You took the jobs, automated what you could, and replaced the rest with what you needed instead of what we had. And waste? Tons and tons of waste. Your precious methods have left our...
Seems like a homemade setup. Shit. They look just like my servers. So he sent me that letter. What for? Its hard drive was pulled out. It's the same boiler as in that dream. It must mean something. Quite a unique neural network design. What is he up to? Richard. Shit. I need to be careful. 912 Wallstone Street, apartment 202. Warn him. That's my address. Leak. Missing partners. Locate TAOG. They destroyed his brain. He knew way too much. Not a single chance of digital transfer. That dream, it had a unique place. I can't leave here empty-handed. The dog's dead as well. Investigate Leo's death. Interesting. More firewall. All powers on me. All powers? They destroyed his brain. He knew way too much. Not a single chance of digital transfer. He must have been working a lot before they killed him. It's the same dog from Joanna's dream. And that must be Richard. Richard's car, I guess. Empty. No sign of the dog. This view is familiar. These weren't enough, it seems. Shit. Just like my servers. Its hard drive was pulled out. So he sent me that letter. What for? Quite a unique neural network design. What was he up to? The dog's dead as well. That dream, it had a unique place. I can't leave here empty-handed. This view is familiar. same boiler as in that dream. It must mean something. I remember this from that dream. Interesting piece of hardware. I should get Evie to analyze this. Good thing they didn't find it.
Dad?
Are you okay?
Someone broke in the house.
Laura, just don't do anything. I'll be right there.
Thanks. I'm scared.
Sit tight. I'm on my way. Damn it. Damn it. I've taken my notes. My laptop. Damn. Laura, are you okay?
I am. It was like this when I got here. Am I safe?
I don't know. Depends on what you did.
I messed up bad, Dad. I didn't know what I was thinking. So stupid. She had this way, you know? I just played along. The mask was... They're like tickets to certain parties. It was just a fantasy for me. They wanted to know about you, Dad. I just gave her some of your stuff to keep her happy.
Who's her?
Really? I never pictured this.
It's all right, Laura. I understand. You were trying to get close to me, weren't you?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about. It's my fault as well. But I do need to know what happened in order to fix this.
I already told you, Dad. I just told them what you were working on. I want to leave, Dad. I'm afraid of all this shit.
You've actually been nice to me the last few days. A different person. I wish I would have been like this from the start.
Laura, wait.
Yes, Dad?
I'm sorry.
Bye, Dad. I love you.